going on, everybody? Army Truck Josh here, and you're watching 6 Feet Jeep. Today's episode, we're going to do something a little different, I think. I'm going to see if they'll let me film, but I'm heading to Tractor Supply, and what I'm going to do is kind of like in your hometown, how to find overlanding and off-roading supplies. So we live in a town that there's not like any at all off-road shops that carry a lot of this stuff like on hand. It's not like one inclusive place that you can go. So we gotta go like Walmart and Tractor Supply and Napa and stuff like that and pick up different little knickknacks and recovery gear and whatnot. So I'm gonna see if we can do one here at Tractor Supply, and if so, this should be a pretty cool little video showing y'all how to get stuff near you. So here we go. Thanks for watching 6 Feet Jeep. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna have to narrate this a little bit because there was music playing in the store and I don't want a copyright infringement. Had some walkie-talkies. They were like 26 bucks. Not too bad. These wrenches were running for 15. They're the ratcheting type. Bunch of different flashlights, rechargeable. These ones, they were a little more expensive, but they were nicer built than the ones I'll show you later. But they're little lantern pop-up things. High lift jacks, all kinds of, 2 different sizes, I believe. But yeah, they weren't badly priced. $100 and $85. Lighting galore. Anything you could possibly want, from 50 inches down to pods, mounting hardware, switch plates, all that stuff. This 10,000 pound winch is what I run on my Jeep. It's absolutely awesome. Synthetic line. I think it's better than the Harbor Freight Badlands. Definitely a good buy. Shackles, tree savers, tow straps, kinetic rope, snatch blocks, anything for recovery, all in the same spot as the winches. They have a bunch of winches, but that 10,000 pounder is hard to beat. Steel jerry can for $48, made by Midwest company. Pretty cool. This is like a traction board, but flexible. Kind of neat if you don't have anywhere to mount it outside your vehicle. Tow strap or ratchet straps. These are any large size down to small. More of those little lanterns. These are what I'm talking about. They're a little cheaper, but I don't think they're waterproof. I got that one to pop out. It was hard earlier. Hey, $4 gloves? Yeah, those are coming home with me for sure. Oh, wait, yep, come on, get in the cart. Anyway, the clearance section's always awesome here. So Tractor Supply was a pretty good success. Bunch of stuff. I was talking really quiet because there was a lot of people in there and I didn't want to look like a weirdo. So I may go back and dub over that and just say what I was talking about in like post-edit. I'm going to head over to Walmart and we'll do the same thing and see how that goes. I know they have a bunch of camping stuff, so that's pretty cool. And I know they got a little bit like off-road lighting and maybe some other stuff like that. So we'll check that out next. Walmart wouldn't let me record video, so I'm going to narrate this. These were some propane-powered heaters. Thought they'd be nice for a campsite if you're doing some overlanding. Propane-powered, so portable. These are thermocells. These are to keep mosquitoes away from a certain area. These are 15-foot radius zones. I think they had some larger ones too, and the refills. Lucy lights are awesome. These are inflatable solar lights. I've had one for about 3 years and it still works well. It's a little sun-stained, but still works. This is a hammock. I took this one home. There was only $14. I think they normally run like 30 or 40 bucks, but it's a 2-person hammock rated at 500 pounds. These lights looked neat. They're magnetic base. They swivel in all directions, and they're pretty darn bright. I forget what the lumen count on them was, but they're only 20 bucks, so pretty sweet. More lighting, regular lights, but trail lights also. Not as big a selection as Tractor Supply, but still pretty decent. Tire repair section, all sorts of tire gauges and stuff. They even have these little caps that have deflators attached to them, so pretty cool. RV supplies, these are lights and rugs and stuff. You can use them in 10 if you'd like to, or if you have a camper too. This is a 500 lumen solar flashlight. It also has a light bar on one side that emits 150 lumens. You can also USB charge it. The famous Action Packers, they were like 50-something dollars. They also had another one, but it wasn't in stock, that was about 20 bucks. That was made by Plano, I believe. Very nice. And some Goodyear Wrangler ATs, $135 each. Not too bad for a big box store, so pretty knobby AT tire. These were only $92. I found this really cool. I'm going to probably go back and get one. 36 degrees below ambient temperature. Walmart was a pretty good success. Next we're going to head off to Sunny Hills and do a little bit of wheeling, so hope y'all enjoy this footage coming up. So something I'm going to talk about on this trip is off-road navigation. There's a couple different apps out there. I mean, there's like OnX Off-Road, there's you can use OnX Hunt as well. But my favorite right now is Gaia. It's G-A-I-A. It's a really good off-road navigation app. You can use it to map your own trails. You can also select trails that people have made public that they've recorded and whatnot. So it's kind of a super cool little feature, and you can map all your own stuff. So you can also drop a coordinate and have somebody meet you at that coordinate and find their way to you. So in the event that you get stuck somewhere and you're off the map and it's like your regular navigation isn't going to get you there because you're 5 miles off road or whatever, you can drop a pin and somebody can get to you, or vice versa, somebody can drop a pin and you can get to them. So I use it for when I go on recoveries and try to pull people out. So it's kind of a neat little app, and I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but you know, hey, if they wanted to throw me a bone, I'd take it. But I'll show you a little bit of the in-app once we get out here on the trail. Just wanted to talk about it a little bit. It's kind of important to know where you're at and you know, have good communications. I got the CB radio, so that's a good thing to have on hand as well. I also have 2 ways for communicating between Jeeps. Those are on the FRS band. So multiple options for communication, because you may not be within cell reach. Damn, that's a loud truck. You have a lift kit too. Anyway, we'll talk more about that a little bit later in the video. So this is a really cool section here. If I had other people, I'd try to wheel it. It's all caved in from the rains that we've just had. It's a really cool spot. This is right near Gully Lake. This whole trench drains down in that lake over there. Absolutely gorgeous view. So much erosion. Goes all the way down into the lake down there. That would be so much fun to ride. probably going to be pretty good with the erosion and stuff. Should be fun to climb up. So I'm blazing a little bit of a trail here. Hopefully we can make it through here and not get hung up in the water and stuff. I don't know if we're going to make it over there. But we're going to try. There's a tree in the way too. Some down trees. All good. We're going to run it and see. Alright, I'll get back to you when we're climbing this hill. That's an interesting critter. Anyway, I told you I was going to tell you guys about Gaia. So this is my tablet that I have set up with Gaia. I'm not running any sort of internet feed to this whatsoever. All of these maps are pre-recorded that I either recorded myself. Oh, there we go. Sorry, it was a little dark there. All of these maps are stuff that I either pre-recorded myself or other people who have publicly recorded them have posted up on Gaia. So this is a GPS app. You can record your tracks up here. You can take pictures along your route and upload them. It tells you your speed, your elevation. If you're running an actual trail and you're recording, it'll tell you how long that trail is, but you can look around and this is all the stuff. There's a subdivision up here that was never finished and there's a really cool little lake like right in here. But we're out in the middle of a trail. None of these are actual roads. These are all like cut. I mean, you're looking at trails like this and that crazy bug. But trails like this that are all grown in and washed out and stuff. So we're not on anything that's actually a designated road. These are all trails that are within the, you can find a water management area or wildlife management area, whatever they call it up here. And some cool little lakes. Hammock Lake's pretty cool. I've gotten some video there in previous videos, or previous YouTube videos. So yeah, this is Gaia. It's a really cool little app. Thoroughly enjoy it, and I recommend anybody who does any amount of off-roading grabs it. You can get a free version, but I think it's like $10 quarterly for the full version, and you can record and share maps between people. So if you got somebody else going out wheeling with you, you can actually save your map and send it to them so that they know exactly where you're planning on going. And you can send all of these separately. Each color is a different route, so a lot of these were done by one of the guys in our Jeep group. So I downloaded them off of here, and they're all shared publicly. You can actually open them up on this side here, hit discover. It'll show you stuff in the area if there is anything. You can go to your saved and it'll show, these are all the maps that I've saved in different areas. This isn't just here, this is all over the place. So pretty cool. Good way to get around off-road. And then any one of these maps, like Sandy Creek Boat Ramp, Ghetto Beach, that's a place that I go frequently. You'll see all that stuff on the channel here or there. The Overland Trail up here, all these different tracks, different rivers. I got stuff out in Calhoun County and whatnot too. So it's really neat that there's a way to just navigate offline, off-road, and you can save different regions of maps. So super cool app. Definitely recommend checking it out. It's called Gaia. And if I go back, it's this one here. And that's Gaia. So get it. Don't get lost. Keep on going down this incline. First gear. It's a little off camber here, which is okay. I enjoy that a little bit. Are you really driving if you're not driving off camber? Trying to keep that in view the entire time. Filming and driving this is definitely interesting. Stuff shifting all over in the back. My tools and whatnot. Alright, we're at the bottom. Yeah, that was a pretty steep little grade there. Alright, let's muscle up the other side. We're in second gear. I'm not going to huff it too hard. But yeah, we're hopping around 6-7 degrees. It's not that bad. This is relative to the ground, not to the Jeep. show a little bit less because of the way the tablet is tilted. So the tablet's tilted another 5 degrees or so, so we're probably looking closer to 10.
last upload. My drive shaft went out. I did not video that. I don't know why. Got that back in, replaced all that stuff, and then my following week I had some other issues come up, and then my dog got sick, and I almost didn't shoot this week. But yeah, I'd like to put out some more interesting stuff for you guys, so let me know what y'all want to see, and I'll do my best to make it happen. If I get to 1,000 subscribers, it should be easier. So like, subscribe, comment, and share. I'm Army Truck Josh. Thanks for watching 6 Feet Cheap. I love you. I'll see you on the next one.